Naz Reid, also known as Naz Reid, is at the moment on track to be the Sixth Man of the Year candidate in the NBA. But for most, this may be news to them. However, for those Timberwolves fans like myself, he's a new generation icon and he's only 24 years old. Today, we will dive into who he is, what his early life was like, and how he became the icon he is today. Naz, born August 26, 1999, grew up in Asbury Park, New Jersey, which is also known as the coolest place on the Jersey Shore. It has not just birthed Naz Reid, it also has birthed the biggest music artists such as Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi. It has also been a tourist attraction since the mid-1800s. However, after years of neglect, it was facing tough times at the end of the 20th century. Naz grew up in a single-parent house with his mother, Anisha, alongside his grandmother and two sisters. Naz does have a dad, but I couldn't find much information about him on his early childhood. However, from what I could find, Naz used to participate in neighbourhood football and basketball games, which was always good for him as he was big and athletic. Naz had two main idols growing up in both football and basketball. His football idol was Odell Beckham, and no, not that one, the original one. But we're not here to talk about football, we're here for the basketball and the person he looked up to he was now able to play against in the NBA. This person being the biggest snake in the NBA, Kevin Durant. When you look at Naz Reid's game, you can see the similarities. Naz attended Roselle Catholic High School, where he played for his high school team. He was seen as one of the best ranked players in his position. In his senior season, he averaged 15 points, 8 rebounds and 2 blocks per game, which are insane numbers for a high school player. During his time in high school, he also joined the online movement Jellyfam, which was known as a group of players that would be doing outrageous moves and dunks in games, which Naz lived for. He was given the nickname Big Jelly, as he was the biggest member in the group and he still did some of the flashiest moves in the group. This gave Naz an online presence from an early age, which would help him in the long run as people would see what he could do. Naz was one of the players selected for the McDonald's All-American team, which is a great achievement but only a few high school players get to experience. Some names that have been a part of this are superstars like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and the youngest MVP in the NBA ever, Derrick Rose. This meant Naz got offers from many colleges, one of those being LSU Tigers, which was a massive school and he knew he would probably get good game time there, so that's where he decided to go. As a freshman at LSU, Reid started in 32 out of 34 games, earning an All-SEC freshman honours and helping the Tigers reach the Sweet 16. He averaged 12 points and 8 rebounds over 3 NCAA tournament appearances. This would turn out to be his only season in college basketball because he thought he was ready to commit for the NBA draft, but did he shoot his shot too early? Unfortunately for Naz, he went undrafted in the 2019 NBA draft. Even though his stats were impressive, teams at this level needed to see more from him. This didn't stop Naz though. Even though he was disappointed to not get drafted, he wouldn't have to wait long for a call from a team after the draft. The team that gave him a call was the Minnesota Timberwolves, who wanted to see what he could do in the Summer League. The Summer League is one of the best ways to see how good early years NBA players match up against other young players. This was the perfect chance to see if Naz could earn a roster spot on the main roster or the G League affiliate team of the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Iowa Wolves. In the Summer League, Naz Reid played so well, averaging a stat line of 12 points a game, 2 assists and 5 rebounds per game. So, did this impressive stat line get him a spot on the Timberwolves? Well, sort of. Naz signed a 2-way contract to play for the G League affiliate team, which is a good place to place your players that need more development, so then they are ready when the NBA comes calling upon. Naz, even though slightly disappointed he didn't make it to the main roster, knew he needed to show out in the G League this season and show why he deserved to be drafted. Naz put up an impressive start line even for a G League rookie. He averaged 14 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal and 2 blocks per game. This showed the Minnesota Timberwolves he had both great offensive skills along with his defensive skills the world hasn't really seen before. However, was this enough to earn him a full-time contract with the Timberwolves? In 2020, after one season in the G League, Naz Reid was let go of his 2-way contract. This is because he had just signed a multi-year deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yes, that's right, Naz had done it. He had achieved his dreams of being in the NBA, but would he be able to perform on the next level? In his first year, he averaged similar stats to his G League stats, which firmly put him in the rotation. However, Naz knew that he could do more, and in 2023-24, Naz did exactly that. For the entirety of that season, Naz was on a mission to lead his team to as much success as he could be, being the first man off the bench. Naz was so efficient in this role, averaging 14 points, 5 rebounds and 1 assist, which may not sound great, but for a strong Minnesota team, this was so impressive. Naz led the bench unit in points and also helped the Timberwolves to the Western Conference Finals, where they would lose to the Dallas Mavericks. However, this was the best playoff record for the team ever, which is massive achievement, and that's all Naz wanted, but that is not the only thing he would get, as he would win the 6th Man of the Year award, which goes to the best 6th man in the NBA, and this was when people learnt the name Naz Reid.
You know what they say? If young Metro don't trust you,
Naz Reid.
motherfucker, you better run.
Naz Reid. Yeah. 100% Naz Reid.